going on, boys? United fan Cole. Good to see you up in here. Quick note, my headphones are dead, so I have to charge them. So I'm kind of playing the commentary out of my computer right now, and you might be able to hear it on the stream. If it's very, very like subtle and faint, like that's fine. But if it's like, you know, like clear and obvious that you can hear the commentary, let me know, and then I may have to change it around a little bit. But what's going on, boys? Good to see you back up in here. City versus Arsenal. Massive, massive game this weekend. And other results today, important for United. We're seeing draws in Sunderland and Villa and Newcastle Bournemouth. Great results for United. Slowly but surely, we are going to climb this table. And I would love us to actually get 2 wins in a row and against Brentford, which will again be a tough game playing away from home as well. But still very, very doable in my opinion. First half officially underway. Reinders is the last person I have in my fantasy right now, so ideally I'd like them to see him have a good performance. I would have actually preferred to see him not play at all because I had Minte as my first sub and he scored a goal yesterday. Jacob, what's going on, man, dude? I feel like I haven't seen you in the stream in a minute, bro. How you been? How's life been treating you? Dude, I got my score prediction. I forgot what I put in the chat as my score prediction, but I'm going to go City 2-1. I just can't see Arsenal winning this game because they don't try to win against good teams. They play for the draw and then end up losing. It's the same story every time. Barca fan, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you coming in the streams, chatting, even when you're a bit trolly. I appreciate it anyway. Hope you're doing good, bro. Hate watching for a draw, says Eze. Yeah, a draw, I think the draw would be ideal. But like I actually don't even know. Because like an Arsenal win would mean United stays in front of City. 3-2 for City. If Arsenal do manage to win this game, though, then I'll give them a little bit of respect. Just a little bit. Eli says we need a tie. As a United fan, and I feel like this is a pretty easy answer, would you rather see Arsenal win the league or Spurs? Because I'm just thinking about who's going to challenge Liverpool so it's not just a one-horse race boring to the very end. Spurs, they've had a very, very good start to the season. Can they maintain this form? I don't know. They're it's not going to be well enough to win the league, but at least make it interesting, you know what I mean? Like make Liverpool work for it a bit. Loki Spurs. Bro predicting an 8-0. Counter debate, what's going on, man? He says 2-2 prediction. Yeah, boys, vote on the poll as well. 67% saying an Arsenal win right now. Troy, what do you think about what I said? You said absolute terrorist lineup from Arteta. Gonna hold this game to ransom. No attacking threat in midfield. Eze on the bench, and he is hoping to impact subs again. I mean, this is what you expect from Arsenal, man. They don't try to go for the win against these teams. They play for draws. And you know, like, fair play to Arteta. This strategy, let's call it, you know, it'll get you consistent Champions League football, but you need to beat the big teams to win the league. You know what I mean? Life's been treating me okay, Troy. How about you? It's been treating me pretty okay as well. You know, only thing that's been upsetting me, my Sunday League season has started, and we are now 0-2. And we have scored 0 goals from open play. We lost the first game 4-2, and both our goals were penalties. And then we lost 2 nights ago 1-0 off some stupid-ass free kick. And we were the better teams in both games and still lost. And then to make it even better, the next game we're playing against is probably against like the best, if not one of the best teams in the league. So very well could be 0-3.
As a Palace fan, I would rather see Arsenal win than Spurs. I just can't with Arsenal. Like, I was a goalkeeper and I made 15 saves and won 1-0. It's a W. 15 saves is crazy. Where's your team at? Yo, Troy, Arsenal will win 2-1. I said City 2-1. I could also honestly see it being a 0-0 as well. I want to see the highlights back to that Sunderland Villa game because I saw it when it was 0-0 with a red card, and then I turned it off, and then I looked back, and it's 1-1 all of a sudden. Like, Villa must be fuming. You go up 1-0 with Sunderland with a red card, and then they equalize. Has Dow been carrying you guys? I mean, he scored the 2 penalties in the first game. I mean, it's just tough.
It's tough for him. I'm sure even he could say he could play a little bit better.
Our midfield is just kind of wank, to be honest. And I might have to end up playing midfield because the decision making is really, really low level from our midfielders. Especially our wide guy. Like, our wide guys can't cross the ball to save their lives. I wish Kudos had gone to some other club too, like United, City, or Arsenal, or Palace. Yeah, Kudos, he's a good player. That was a good move from Spurs. Spurs did some good business in this window, and honestly, I think it was better off that they didn't get Eze and they got Xavi Simons instead. Oh my goodness, look at this ball through for Gyökeres. Villa not looking good? Yeah, dude, I kind of was expecting that too, because their team is nowhere near what it was last season. They don't got Asensio, they don't got Rashford. And they lost Ramsey as well. And probably some other people that I'm forgetting. Martinez, like, their team is completely different. Sunderland looks like they're definitely going to stay up this season. I'm happy for them, man. Like, out of the teams that came up, I wanted Sunderland to stay up. I can't wait for the when Sunderland play Newcastle for the first time. That's going to be a great game. I watched back. I've just watched the first half back of that United Chelsea game, and it's such a weird game. I really would have liked to see how it would have panned out if the red cards never happened. But even then, like, I know it's just like first 5 minutes of the game. You can't really take much away from it. But when it was 11v11, we looked good. Like, we were pressed. Our press was so. They couldn't breathe at all. Like, Chelsea felt in that first 5 minutes how we felt the entire game against City. Couldn't even string 2 passes together. Every single time we pressed them in their own end, their keeper just kicked it long, gave it straight to us or their defenders. Ahmad Sheshko's pressing it was unbelievable that game. And even hypothetically, let's say the red card doesn't happen, we would have been up 1-0 because Mbeumo would have scored if he didn't get taken out on that chance. They might lose Rodgers as well. I mean, eventually, I'm sure they will. Forza Juve, are they playing right now? Troy, pay me $10,000. I'll fly over to Canada and sort your midfield out. Oh my goodness, and City are up 1-0. Haaland again. The guy is inevitable. Yeah, Arsenal, they're just not a... They're just never going to be a title-winning team, you know? They don't have it in them. This is why I said United's closer to winning a title than Arsenal. Because if Arsenal actually are going to win the title, like they're kind of like the Arsenal right now are in that similar situation that United was in with Ole. It's like we got second, but we knew Ole's not going to make us take that last step to go to first. Arteta's everything Arsenal has built right now, they're going to have to blow up to actually build something that could win the league. How he's so good, man. Like, he's just so good. It's a great finish. I mean, we need to rewind this. I need to see it from, like, the build-up. Arsenal are shit. All right, let's see how they even gave it away. Shay, what's going on, man? Oh, is this a Reinders assist? Oh, it is a Reinders assist. Huge for my fantasy. Who gave it away, though, for Arsenal? Remember to hit the like and the subscribe if you are new here, boys. Listen to Shay. It was Calafiori just crossed it, kind of just kicked it straight in the middle and gave it away. Like, look how clumped up they're. Like, you got 4 or 5 Arsenal players trying to win the ball off one guy, and he plays out of it, and now they're all out of position, and Holland's clean through. Like, the banter aside, like, that's actually really bad defending from Arsenal. Arsenal are never ever going to win a title or a cup. Forever bridesmaids, proper bottlers. I could see them actually collapsing. I could see City scoring, like, honestly, 2 more in this half. Reinders on the ball now, trying to spin out of it. Gets it taken off him by Moreno, I think. Try to play it out wide to Timber. Just couldn't get it under control. It's out for a City throw-in. Would you ever stream your Sunday league or not? Probably not, just because that would be hard to do. Because, one, I'd have to get someone to do that. And 2, the Wi-Fi connection potentially could be really shitty. Yeah. Because you don't want to watch it anyway. It's like, it's really, really bad football. It's the clumsy mistakes that Arsenal do that prevents them from winning the league. And I think it's just that, and just the lack of risk-taking, let's say. Like, I was agreeing with what Cole said. Straight terrace ball from Arteta. Like, why would you have Eze on the bench? Not that I want them to win anyway, but these are the questions I would be having if I was an Arsenal fan. Is it worth the watch? I want Arsenal to win. I would say so, man. Arsenal versus City. Two top teams in the league, always worth a watch. City being really patient on the ball now. And you know what the thing is, too, is Arsenal, from this point, I can guarantee you what's going to happen from this point. They're going to sit back and, like, probably semi-park the bus. Not a full bus park, but semi-park the bus. Try to keep it 1-0. And then towards the end of the game, they're going to try and equalize. official prediction of how this game's going to pan out. We're only 15 minutes in. Did they just call a foul on Kushnoff there? That was not a free kick. Dude, I feel Reinders has a goal in him too. How many points does an assist get you in fantasy? Is the assist the same value as a goal in fantasy? Another thing about Arsenal is the mentality. They will treat a draw like a win. Yeah, dude. Even one of my favorite clips is when they drew City. It was like 0-0 or whatever the scoreline was, and then the guys on Arsenal fan TV are like applauding it, and I'm like, dude, the game you had to win. Like, you lost the league from this game right here. If Arsenal do that defense BS, City will get another. Of course, you don't ever want to park the bus against City, really. Like, they're honestly, unless it's like you're holding on to something towards the end of the game, then yeah, okay, maybe like you can park the bus. But to actually park the bus for the whole game against City will never work. Like, or I'm not gonna say never. It can work, but City is probably the best team in the world. It's either Barca or City, and I'd probably still say City at breaking teams down like that. Now, you don't play that way against Pep. Oh, Declan Rice getting away from Phil Foden. He has Calafiori to his left. Does get a bit to him. Can Arsenal make something happen here? Declan Rice again on the ball. Tries to switch the play over to the right side, finding Madueke. Gonna try and take on O'Reilly. Finds Timber. Squeezes between two City players. Tries to get a cross in. It's blocked by Riley. Out for an Arsenal corner here. Can they do the only thing that they're good at and score off a corner? Imagine if they actually do equalize this from a corner. It'd be the most Arsenal thing you'd see. Chiran, I'm just gonna say that first part of your name. Apologies if I'm saying it wrong. It says today is the day people stop taking Arsenal as serious as title challengers. Absolutely. And, dude, it's actually not that United's would even be in the title race anyway, so I don't really Liverpool for the title. But, like, dude, I would not be surprised if the title race was over by the end of October and they have, like, a 10-point gap. Like, how many point gap do they have right now, Liverpool, from first to second? Love a good hate watch. We love a good hate watch over here. Benny, what's going on? Jordan up in here as well. He says, I copy and pasted last week's games from my notes into the week's Discord predictions chat without realizing it. Might be cooked. Probably will be cooked. Three? Dude, I don't even remember what I just asked. Barca fan, what did I just ask to make you say three there? I forgot. Oh, 3 points clear. Oh, yeah. The point gap. Yeah. Or is it David saying Liverpool are 5 points clear? So is it 3 or 5? 5 points clear of Spurs and Bournemouth. How about Bournemouth turning around, though? The first game of the season against Liverpool, everybody was talking so much shit about them, me included. And now they haven't lost since. Oh, look at this. City again. Takes the ball off Moreno in a dangerous area. Reinders would be huge for my fantasy. Steady save there from Raya. I think Holland just shoved him to the ground there. Referee blows for a free kick. Arsenal looking to play quick here. Playing Timber on the right-hand side. And he finds Madueke. 2 City players closing him down here. Bernardo Silva and O'Reilly. Madueke pushing it by O'Reilly. Gets a cross in. It's actually very well done by Madueke. He's actually been very, very good for Arsenal. I was not expecting him to be this good. I thought he was going to be like what Sancho was for us in terms of like a toxic player, but he has been good so far. It is 5. You got FC26 and will the West Brom career mode streams come back? They will, or I haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for the standard edition to come out. Which I believe is the 26th that comes out. Probably will start with Ultimate Team. And then, like, I probably won't do a career mode right away just because I'm going to be, like, pretty invested in the Ultimate Team. Like, maybe, depends. But eventually there will be a career mode. And most likely, over the year, each year I usually just end up doing, like, 3 seasons of a United career mode and 3 seasons of a West Brom career mode. Is usually on average of what I do each FIFA. But, you know, things could change. We'll see. But I don't even know, has anybody even played this new FIFA yet? Like, is it good? Like, is it worth getting? Is it better than last year? Like, is there anything really good about it? My friend, oh my goodness. My friend was telling me about it, and he said that they have, like, a new foot champ system where, like, the people that don't qualify for, like, the actual foot champs through the playoffs, they have, like, a conference league, weekend league type thing, you know what I mean? So all the people who didn't qualify will play in, like, the conference league version, or Europa League, or whatever you want to call it, of foot champs. I have buy it, but cannot play it for 4 days. So you got the standard edition then as well? Like pre-order the standard edition? I did. It's good. It's smooth, and it doesn't feel restricted. I like the gameplay. That's good. But I mean, like, I feel like the history of FIFA, everybody says it's good for like the first month, and then everybody's opinion changes and flips and says the game's shit. And usually, like, the game actually is fun for, like, the first little bit. And then just once they start putting all these OP-ass cards in the game, kind of just, then that's when it doesn't turn fun. And then when people learn, like, all the broken game mechanic shit and just start abusing it, that's when it's not fun. Asking if the new FIFA is good is like asking if a stripper is a virgin. This is true. I'd get it if I had people to play clubs with. I'd be down to bring clubs back as well. And dude, you know what I also want to start doing? The rematch streams, because they got cross-platform on rematch, dude. Rematch is so much better than pro clubs. Like, so much better. Because, like, every position, like, whether you're, like, defending, playing in net, trying to score goals, like, it's just fun all the way around. Oh, please tell me Reinders isn't hurt here. Looks like he'll be alright. Tough tackle there. Looks like he's holding his calf. I don't think he had any choice originally. I quite literally forced him to do a West Brom. Dude, I actually wonder... I don't think you forced me to do the West Brom, because I think my original plan was to do a career mode with championship teams, and then I took like 4 teams and we did a poll and West Brom won. I believe that was how that originated. But that was like years ago, man. This is bad for your fantasy? Nah, he's all good. He'll shake it off. And even then, at least he got us. You know who's getting taken out of my fantasy is fucking Gibbs White. Guy does nothing for me every single week. Guy gets fucking 2 points at most. I'm putting Minte in and Gibbs White's going to the bench. I enjoyed the Academy Rush games in career mode. I didn't really do them. I don't like for the career mode, I don't like the midweek bullshit thing, like the rush games or like the little like training skill games you're supposed to do. I just want to play the games. And when they were talking about having an online career mode, I swear the EA developers said that they were going to have online career mode like 2 years ago, and it's still not a thing. Online career mode would be so sick. How does fantasy even work? Well, you get 100 mil to buy player like your full team with, and each player is worth a certain amount. So, for example, someone like Salah is worth like 14 mil, and someone like Bruno is worth like 9 or 10, let's say. You build your full team, and the players get points based off how they perform in real life. So either they score goals, get assists, defensive contributions, clean sheets, whatever it is. Had a Sunderland center back in my fantasy. How he was the one who got the red card, so my fantasy has been shocking. I changed my defense up a little bit. I added I forgot what his name was, but I put a Leeds center back in, and he got me 4 points, which is better than what Reece James was giving me. Fuck West Brom, do Crystal Palace. See, I end up just doing West Brom, and then I take, I just sign a bunch of Palace youth players. Like that Achimpong kid, I'm responsible for that, dude. I was the one who gave him his start. True, actually, at first I used fake accounts to make West Brom win the poll, but you did it again, and we voted fairly, and West Brom still won, dude. I'm not even against West Brom. I fuck with West Brom as a club. I'd like to see him back in the Prem. I fit Isak, Holland, and Salah in my FPL. Dude, that's freaking crazy. What happens if you win your fantasy? Nothing. You just win. You get bragging rights. Yeah, Colt, what's going on, bro? He says, why Arsenal always play to not lose instead of to win? Because they're a scared club. They're very frightened. I always put Palace in League 2 and then do a road back to the EPL as my career mode. Can you do that? You can just put a Premier League team in League 2 with all the same players and everything. That's kind of like you're taking a Premier League caliber squad and just playing in League 2. I always say to my guys, if United win, then my fantasy will be good. But look, now United won, my fantasy is still shit. Yeah, I always believed, like, when my Sunday League team won, this is how it was when I was younger. I was like, when my Sunday League team won, then United would win. If my Sunday League team lost, then United would lose. And that's how I was feeling, like, going into the Chelsea game, because that's what happened with City. I lost my first Sunday league game, and then we lost to City, and I'm like, I lost the second one. I'm like, we're probably gonna lose to Chelsea now too. But then I'm like, if we're using that logic, my Sunday league team last year went completely undefeated, and United ate a big bag of shit all season. So there's some flaws to that theory. Yes, you can. You can always been able to in FIFA. I relegate West Ham to League Two. They can never go back up. Jacob says this season could be our season. I hope. Where are you right now in the table? At least a playoff push. Like, when was the last time you guys even made playoffs? You didn't make playoffs last year, did you? Where did you finish last year? I gut the team and start with new players mostly. Yeah, I feel like you have to do that. If you're playing in League 2 with Premier League caliber players, you might as well just sim it to the point where they're back in the Prem because you should be winning every single game. Only keep Zaha. I remember back in the day, I'd always do the same. Like around the FIFA 10 era, I would always sell Rooney to like Madrid or Barcelona, and his value would be like, let's say like 80 to 90 mil, and I would sell him for like 130 to 150, and they would always accept it, and then I'd just buy Ronaldo. I would do that every single time. Even though, like, fuck with Rooney. But, like, 2010 era, like, Rooney's coming towards the end of his career, and Ronaldo's, like, disgusting. Gabriel goes down in the box. Referee says no penalty. Declan Rice delivering a ball in there. Madueke trying to flick it on towards goal. Just going wide. Out for a goal kick here for City. Dude, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I don't see how anyone scores on Donnarumma. City are not going to concede in this game. Like, Donnarumma will get like 4 or 5 clean sheets in a row before he concedes a goal. His first goal for City. And there's a massive ass... What the hell is that? There's a flying bug in my room with like 8 legs, and it's fucking huge. And it is definitely going to get the old... It's going to get the old whack 100%, because I'm not dealing with that. It's going to get the old Portugal flag. Oh my gosh, here it is. Probably can't even see it on the camera. Bah! 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 Bitch! I don't know where it went though. Smack the shit out of it. FIFA 10, I was 100% PES only. I came back to FIFA 19. Dude, PES from like 08 to like 2013 was prime pet like era. Especially on the Wii. If you played PES on the Wii, you had a great childhood. Because you could put like your me on the team. First sign of madness, seeing invisible insects. Bro, I'm telling you, it was freaking massive, but like, there's no way you would have been able to see it on the camera. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know where it's on the. Oh no, it's right fucking there. Here, you want to see it? I'll show you. Charles, what's going on, man? He says, LFC fan here, weird to be pulling for City. I mean, it's understandable, but you don't even I imagine you're pulling for City because Arsenal is, at least at this moment, closer of challenging you for the title. But I was talking about this earlier. Nobody's going to challenge you for the title. Like, the league will probably be over by the end of October. You guys will have a 10-point gap by the end of October, 100%. It very well could be more. Dude, I swear to God, I just saw it on the ground, and I was about to pick it up, and I swear it just came back to life, and it's gone now. Either that or I'm blind. Dude, the bug just got a res. Somebody used the res beacon. Started Pez on the N64. Did they have Pez on the N64? I don't think I've seen that. That's crazy. Dude, where did this thing go? Who do I think will win this game? City. I don't know. We like the tension of going to the wire. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like you guys will, like, even when it's going to the wire, you're still managing to find ways to win. And then as the season goes on, I'm sure you guys will play better together as a team. You're still getting Isak, properly into the team as well. It's going to make you guys way better. That's a little weird situation you got going on there, because Isak's obviously fantastic, great player. But Ekitike is playing unreal as well. So how do you take Ekitike out of the team to put Isak in? Or do you put them both on at the same time? Like, how does that work? Or how is that going to work? Like, I didn't even watch the Liverpool-Everton game. Who started that game? Was it did Isak start that game, or was it Ekitike? Because that was on at like 4:30 a.m. I haven't even seen the highlights of it. I know it was 2-1, but... Is it flying trying to attack you, Troy? No, I whacked the shit out of it with a flag. But I don't know where it went. I literally just saw it on the ground, and now I don't know where it is. It's called Superstar Soccer 64 by Konami back then. Jeremy Doku dancing in the box right now. He's going past literally the whole team. Looking for some support. Layoff is Rodri. Just doesn't make a good connection on it. Duffs it. Goes over the bar. Isak came on the 60th minute. What the fuck is this? Son, Arsenal fans crash out. I mean, what did they really expect was going to happen? And how are Arsenal even responding from this point? They go down 1-0. To be fair, they actually really aren't doing what I said. Like, they aren't actually parking the bus. I thought that's what they were going to do. They actually, to be fair, are trying to get this goal back. Oliver Whitney, appreciate the follow. City or Arsenal? Neither. I'd prefer a draw. I did predict a 2-1 City win, though. Yeah, dude, I have the ultimate team itch so bad right now. Suck on the bench, isn't he? He's still coming back from injury, though, isn't he? Refreshed YouTube feed, and somehow the first video that pops up was your reaction video from almost 2 years ago. Palace 4-0 against United. Eesh. Calafiori, edge of the 18. Plays Zubamendi on the overlap. It's actually a pretty decent cross. Gilchrist is challenging for it. Falls to Madueke. Tries to get the shot. Duffs the ball. Or did it take a deflection? It may have taken a deflection. Good cross by Zubamendi, though. Puts it into a dangerous area. Is this a corner? Wow, I need to watch Man U Chelsea highlights. It's a strange day. Dude, that was such a weird game. I still need to watch the second half of that game. Such a weird game to watch, though. And we should have scored so many more goals in that first half, too. Like, we had the ball. You remember that one play where I think it was in Boom. We had the ball, like, right side of the field. I think it was either, like, in Mbumo or Mizraoui. Right side of the field, right? Plays it into Šeško. He's like top of the box, back towards goal. Just does a one-time layoff to Bruno, and then Bruno tries to slide Šeško back in. Ahmed would have been so clean through if Bruno played Ahmed instead, and that easily could have been a goal. There was also a couple chances where Ahmed had the ball, and he takes too long when he's in the opponent's box, and then the chances are just gone. He was good, Ahmed, in terms of like his pressing and all that stuff, but in the final third, his end product has been poor this season. He needs to sharpen up a little bit. Madueke, Arsenal's only good player. I mean, they have a strong defense. I really like Timber too. Like, if we got Timber, like, look at that. That's actually a dangerous cross. There's just no one in there. Arsenal still keeping it alive. Back to Calafiori. Finds Declan Rice. Cross comes into the near post. A little bit of a miscommunication there between, I think, Ruben Dias and Donnarumma. Ball pops straight up in the air. Gilchrist is fighting for it. There was a little pull on him. City trying to get this ball back under control. Flag goes up, I think, offside. It's going to be 3-1 or 3-2 City. Yeah, I don't see Arsenal winning this game. A draw from this point at most would be, I feel like Arsenal fans would be happy with. Is Ahmed's contract up this year or something? I don't believe so. I don't think so. I'm not sure, though. But we need better wing backs. Like, Dorgu gets a lot of hate, but he's still so young, and he's definitely better than anyone else we have. Like, remember when we had, like, before we signed him in January last season, and Dallo was playing on the left? That shit was painful. Painful. Even if Dorgu doesn't do that great, he's still doing a million times better than what fucking Dallo was doing. You need to be a commentator? That'd be cool. But then I'd probably get fired because I swear a lot and say some offside things sometimes. I feel like some players only play good when they need their contract renewed. I mean, I don't feel like Ahmed's one of those guys. Like, I like Ahmed a lot. He's a very hard worker. He's very humble. He's just, his end product's just been poor at the start of the season, and like I'm hoping he can change that. There's like I can excuse, having dips in form or whatever. The one thing I will never excuse, and you can like fuck out of the team if you're doing this, is your work rate, like just the willingness to run. That's why I'm not even gonna like really speak that negatively about Ahmed or like say Ahmed out or any of that stuff, because it like I appreciate the work rates and his pressing. He does a lot for us to win the ball back. Sometimes it's not your day, sometimes it's not your week, sometimes it's not your month. But there's never an excuse for me to not run, defend, close people down, and do all that stuff. There's never an excuse for that. Madueke corner here. There's 4 minutes added on for this first half. It's been a quick first half. Headed away. Played back out wide to Madueke. Thought about the cross. May try to take him on. He's going to lay it off back to Zubamendi, who will whip a ball into the back post. Gabriel going to try and keep this in. He does. Comes crashing into the boards. Arsenal still in possession here. Jorge, what's going on, man? Jeremy Doku just has the ball in the corner, trying to play out of it. It's gone off Madueke. I think it's City's ball here, I believe. Plus, I have to follow Grimsby's match in the League Cup, and Wrexham's shit never ends. Yeah, what's going on with Wrexham right now? I was paying attention like their first couple games, and they kind of like they were winning and then they threw it away both games. I'm pretty sure, didn't they? Or something like that. I don't know where they are at now. What's on Pep's face? I didn't even see. Dude, remember when Pep was like harming himself after that one game? He comes to the press conference, he's got cuts all over his face. That was crazy. They won yesterday. They want like trying to think of like a team from a different league that's kind of like the Premier League's the best league in the world. Realistically, it always has been, and from this point now, it always will be. In terms of quality, maybe it hasn't been, but in terms of entertainment, it has always been the best league in the world. Now, in terms of quality as well, I believe it is that now too. Like, obviously, you have your big teams like Real or Barca and La Liga, but like in terms of just the league from top to bottom, it's the Prem. Why would you not want to, if you're a rich owner, get a championship team, bring them up to the best league in the world, and solidify? Because like the idea of the Super League is essentially, I mean, I don't even know. I'm thinking about all these things at once, and then I'm kind of like thinking about other things, because the Champions League is really turning into that too. I felt like the Super League was eventually just going to be the Premier League. But I actually like this new Champions League format. La Liga was better in 2010? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Hoffenheim. Like, why would you want to be owner of a Hoffenheim compared to like a fucking Derby or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, because like imagine you're like a Brighton. From like a financial standpoint, I swear Brighton's like the best run club in the world. Or Blackburn too. And like even just like these teams, like a Blackburn would be perfect because they've got a fan base, like they got the history and everything. They just don't. They're just not good. Sanford? You mean Salford? Or is there a Sanford team? Yeah, imagine if Salford got to the Prem.
That'd be crazy.
Rather be a Derby than an Arsenal, to be honest. Big clubs that have pepified their systems are so boring. Not self-harming. I think City owners whipped Pep that day. Old school style whipping. What was that? What game was that he did that? I don't even remember. Was it a Champions League game or was it a league game? Joshy Seltzer shared the live. Odds it's the same Joshy Seltzer that I played against on Friday. Not a bad half. Yeah, honestly, Arsenal's response from going down 1-0 was better than I thought they were going to do. I thought they were just going to park the bus. But they're actually trying to get this goal back. Aaron Gomes, what's going on, man? Says, greeting from Sabu Beach. Hi, Troy. Briefly, just to say hello on my way back to Toronto. Dude, I hope you've been doing well, man. Enjoying your vacation. And I'm sure you saw that game yesterday, man. Huge 3 points for the boys. So nice to see. It was such a stressful game, though. You had the right idea just chilling on the beach because we all literally had a freaking panic attack dealing with that shit. And he's coming in here with the super chat with the hippo, man. Aaron Gomes, absolute legend as always. W's love hearts in the chat for Aaron. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're enjoying your little vacation, man. The family's doing well. Thoughts about Liverpool winning all their last 8 games by only 1 goal difference and a shootout. Dude, they won 5 games in a row, I swear, from scoring in the last minute, didn't they? It's crazy. So happy. Yeah, dude. And it's just so important for Ruben, too, because it's just like, it's only for a little bit, but it's going to silence all the bullshit. Just for a little bit, but I just need at least 1 week without Ruben getting absolutely torn to shreds. And you know what, too? I saw this TikTok of, what's his fucking name? Paul Mearson. Talking about if Ruben went to Chelsea, he would be thriving and be like super successful or whatever because Chelsea have the players to suit the system. And he's saying that like he should just be sacked from United. Okay, you are right in saying that it would be better with Chelsea's players, but why should United, instead of like why is the thought process, oh, you're not getting results now, so you're sacked, and not, why don't we just wait till he gets the players to suit the system and then we could be great, instead of just Chelsea saying that Chelsea would be great if he was there right now. Why don't we just get the players for him so we can be great? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that thought process. City boys up right now? Yeah, my prediction was 2-1 City. All of Man U supporters needed it, dude. The players, the coach, the fans, dude, everyone. Paul was an Arsenal player, so he hates United. Well, I mean, I imagine he's not that fond of Chelsea either, so if he can say this stuff about Chelsea. But you know what I mean? Like, that just, like, how does that make any sense? And, like, everybody knew this. We knew this was the issue. We didn't have the players to play the system, so we're going to struggle. We already knew that, so we got to wait till we actually have the players to play a system. We have some players that work better in the system compared to last season. Like, compare last season to this season. Like, really, I genuinely think people forget how bad we were. We couldn't even get forget a shot on target. We couldn't even get a shot. Now, like, we're properly still not good enough, but we're actually creating chances each game, which is way more than I could have said about what we were doing last season. The Premier League theme song sounds so heroic for some reason. Wait, which one is it? Is it the... Yeah, that one's class. Acha, appreciate the follow. I understand as a Londoner. Arsenal prefer Chelsea to United. It's a Londoner thing. Is it? Like, what's the reason? I mean, everybody just hates United. Like, there's a guy on my team that's a Newcastle fan. And he knew I was a United fan. And he jokingly said to me, like, one night we went out for, like, a little team dinner. And we're talking, and he jokingly says to me, he's like, look, I know you're a United fan. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like you when I first met you, but he's like joking, and he's telling me how he actually likes me. But then I'm asking him, like, why? Like, why did Newcastle fans hate United? Like what is it anything for a reason other than because United were the most successful team for such a long time? That's literally the only reason why people hate United, unless you're like a City or a Liverpool. Well, we all live in London. Okay, well, who does Arsenal fans hate more, Spurs or United? And I actually wouldn't be surprised if the answer was United. Acha with the heart on the TikTok. I appreciate you. London clubs or London teams come in front of other cities. Arsenal. Wait, what? Also, I do plan on bringing those videos back where I give my more in-depth, My Thoughts series on YouTube. I will post a video for my more in-depth thoughts for the United-Chelsea game. It may be either later today, like I might do it after this game, or it'll be out tomorrow. But I still need to rewatch the second half. I love your content, dude. Appreciate that, Yono. Yona? Yona? Yeah, Yona? They hate United because of their past history and hate Spurs as their neighbors. That's, you know, and you know what I really don't understand? United still is the most hated team in England, and that's obvious from how the media portrays United and how every other rival fan talks about them. And City, although they haven't reached the same numbers in terms of trophies yet, but like people hate City, but no, it's nowhere near the same hatred as people hate United for being successful, as they hate City for being successful. You know what I mean? Millie, what's up? What's your thoughts on the game? It's been an interesting game so far. I actually respect Arsenal for when they went down 1-0 that they're actually trying to get this goal back. I assumed that they may just try to park the bus and try to keep it a tight game until the end and then maybe try and get one back and get a draw. But they actually are trying. They're trying to get a goal back, at least in that first half. I still think City are going to win, though. Like, no joke, I genuinely think Arsenal was better last year than they were this year. Like, I think Havertz is better than Gyökeres. Even though I'm pretty sure Havertz is injured right now, isn't he? But, like, let's just say, hypothetically, he was ready to play. You're allowed to hate more than one thing in England, Troy. I know, but I'm just saying, like, the levels of hate. Like, there's different levels of hate. And in terms of, like, me, I don't have the same hatred towards certain teams like a lot of United fans do. I don't like Liverpool. But, like, I can respect them because they play... Like, I'm a United fan, but I'm a fan of football first. And I can respect teams that play good football. And Liverpool do play good football. Like for me, like I don't like any of the top teams, but if I had to rank them, I hate Chelsea the most. Then it's real. Like, if you asked me in the Wenger era, I would say Liverpool. If you ask me now, like, it may have turned to Arsenal and then Liverpool and then City. That's my top 4 most hated. Chelsea, then it's either Liverpool, Arsenal. They can switch depending how they are at the time, and then City. Is the game back on? Getting there. Not quite yet. Spurs, I actually don't mind Spurs. Like, Spurs is kind of just like an annoying little cousin, you know what I mean? It's like, they're kind of just there. They're not actually really a threat, even though they did beat us in the Europa League final, but... And I've actually, like, I really don't mind Spurs that much. Like, I liked Spurs in the Pochettino era. I liked watching them when they had Bale. I think the job that Thomas Frank has done is actually really incredible. Like, he has truly transformed that team in literally just a summer. It's crazy. Amari, what's going on? He says, yo, everyone, how is everyone doing? I think we're doing it pretty good. Pretty good. Pepsi sponsorship deal incoming for Arsenal. I don't think I get the joke. Captain Falcon, what's going on, man? He says, I actually think Victor fits Barcelona more than more Lewandowski is washed these days. I don't think he really does. Like, Barcelona need players that are like, you know, like tidy with the ball at their feet. Gilchrist looks like he's playing in jeans. I think like Isak would have been good at Barca, but like who else is someone that didn't just recently go to a different club? Oh, Pepsi's second best. I get you. Who's a Barca quality striker that hasn't like just gone to a different team? Erling Haaland will go there next season, but even like he would still do magnificent, but even then I wouldn't say that he's a Barca type striker. Like, you know who would cook in Barca? Xerxes. Xerxes would cook at Barca. I also think Xerxes is literally the perfect player for Arsenal as well. Top choice to replace Amorim? Nobody, bro. Amorim in all day. Bro, Barca play in transition now. Xerxes good in transition. Holland, Yamal, and Rafinha would on the counter would be insane. I know he's kind of like the same profile as Lewandowski, but like a Harry Kane, a younger Harry Kane, or even Harry Kane now, but he would be, I mean, he'd be great for anyone. Second half, about to get back started. Matias Nunez coming on. I don't know who he's taking off, though. Please don't tell me it was Reinders. Dude, I will not stand for the Xerxes disrespect. He's a baller. You know he's a baller. Kushinov, probably. Yeah, they've been playing him as like a freaking fullback, haven't they? Oh shit, I fucked the timer. Yeah, he is playing right back. I'm pretty sure it was for Kushinov. Am I streaming the Ballon d'Or tomorrow? I may do a gaming stream while it's on, but I probably won't do like a sole dedicated stream for that. Kane should have gone to Real back in the day. Dude, he should have went to United. Like 2016, 2017. That's when we should have got Kane. What year was Kane's first breakthrough season? And I remember when he did have his first breakthrough season and people were saying he's like, oh, he's not going to be able to do this again and again and again. And he did it again and again and again. Oh, criminal giveaway by Vardiol there. Gyökeres bombing forward. He's got a bunch of blue shirts around him. Is able to find Saka. When the hell did he come on? And Eze came on. What the hell? I didn't see any of these subs. Who came off? Was Saka playing the whole time? I just wasn't paying attention? Surely not. It was like 13 or 14. That was Kane's season. Harry Kane's breakthrough season was 14-15 season with Tottenham Hotspur. He scored 31 goals in all competitions, including 21 in the Prem. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm off to Arsenal's channels for the hate while it lasts. Good times. Oh, Zubamendi has a chance. Would have been a great way to start the half for Arsenal. Charles, I hope that goes good for you, bro. Great touch out of the air from Saka. Poor clearance. I think that's Reinders. Zubamendi just over the bar. Did it take a deflection? I don't think so. That's 11 years ago? Dude, that's crazy to think about. It lit like 11 years. I could literally remember that shit like it was like last year. Crazy how fast time moves, man. I'm fucking getting old now, bro. Dude, why does Fubo like glitching right now? They don't even have the scoreboard on the screen. Oh, here it is. Who is more of a Spurs legend, Bale or Kane? Trossard has an opportunity here. Tries to do a little dink into the box. It's headed away as far as Eze has a pop. Good save by Donnarumma. The danger's still there, though. Fighting for it in the box. Zubamendi up for it. Gyökeres fighting for this as well. And it's in the hands of Donnarumma. Kane easily. Would you say, like, is it in terms of just Spurs in general? Like, if we just say all-time career, who's more of a legend, Kane or Bale? The answer would be Bale, right? At least that's the answer for me. Son is more of a legend than Bale. This might be an L ball knowledge question by me, but did Kane ever win the player of the season in the Prem? Surely he did at least once. But then maybe he didn't because Spurs never have won the league. And I imagine majority of the time the guy who's getting the player of the season is playing for the team that wins the league. Counter debate says Defo Bale all day, every day. For Spurs, Kane's more of a legend than Bale, but for the world, it's Bale. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my goodness, bicycle kick from Zuba Mendy. Couldn't make the connection. That would have been crazy. Cleared away by City. Arsenal putting a lot of pressure here on City. They could get this equalizer. Still so much time left. He won the Audi Cup? Yeah, dude. The Audi Cup needs to be respected. It's right up there with the Bangkok Centurion Cup that we won against Liverpool.
Who needs a Champions League?
He did get the golden boot once, I think. He got it more than once, didn't he? Because Bale won the... I don't know if he was the actual player of the season or the fans player of the season. Or he might have even been a young player of the season, because I swear you can win young player of the season and be like freaking 23, 25 years old. Who's got good ball knowledge, chat? Did Bale won player of the season his last season at Spurs, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. David back, what's going on, bro? He was eating pizza? What kind of pizza? Don't you dare tell me there was pineapple on it. Who am I supporting? I'm a United fan, so I'm supporting a draw. Arsenal have the ball out wide right. Timber trying to get a cross in is blocked by Reinders out for a throw-in. Arsenal still continue the pressure. Bale was a proper player on the wing and in front of goal. Yeah, dude, Bale was just like a monster. Just like the just pure athleticism from him was crazy. He was the Vinny Jr. of his day. I wouldn't compare him to a Vinny Jr. I don't even think you can compare him. Like Bale's like a mixture of like I don't even know, like Ronaldo and like Michael Owen. Like I don't even know who to compare it to. Pepperoni pizza? I fuck with the pepperoni. I don't know how to spell Vinicius. I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to say, and it is definitely not like that. Vinicius is what? Vinicius, isn't it? It's definitely not Ceyes. Oh, Holland has some space in behind here. Eze, last man back. Oh my goodness. Almost put it in his own net. Good save by Raya on Holland there. Out for a corner for City. Dude, why was Eze there? Eze last man back somehow. Able to clear it away, to be fair. That's a good save by Raya. I'm just like you. If I see a pizza with pineapple, I'm not eating it. It's it's just like weird. Like I don't want a sweet taste on my pizza, you know? Like what's next? We're gonna put fucking strawberries on it?
It's just weird, you know?
It's like I like pineapple, but it's like I like ice cream too, but I'm not gonna put ice cream on my pizza. Jeremy Doku, it would be the most like it would be classic if City scored a goal right now, make it 2-0, just as Arsenal look like they're going to equalize. Because the start of the second half, Arsenal has been far better side. Oh, Zubamendi just dribbles straight into danger. Bernardo Silva dispossessed him. How do you see this game ending from this point? You watching the Ballon d'Or tomorrow? Will be watching it. Will I be streaming it? I don't know. But I don't even like Ballon d'Or it's just like dumb. You know, I don't even really care because it's just like it lost its meaning. I don't like awards like this because it's literally just like popularity contest. Truly. Yeah, and it keeps like there just keeps being things happening that makes me lose respect for the award. Like when Modric won it instead of Ronaldo, lost a little bit of its value. When Messi won it, the season he went to PSG, lost its value. Them not giving it to Lewandowski because of the COVID bullshit or whatever, that's crap. That's the most bullshit thing. Had Griezmann and Ronaldo over Modric that year. Yeah, it just like this doesn't make any sense. Oh my goodness, that was a great opportunity. Trossard with a dangerous ball right across the 6-yard box. There's just no Arsenal players there. Holland's able to launch it clear, and Raya's going to put it back into the mix. Trossard trying to take it down. Not a good first touch. City trying to get this ball under control. Matias Nunez just clearing it long. Trying to give City some time to breathe here. Are you a Man U fan or an Arsenal because of Van Persie? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't say United on that scarf, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I am a United fan, and that is a United Van Persie scarf. Yeah, I love Van Persie. Yeah, Messi PSG year was a joke. Yeah, because like he was good in the first half of the season. Yeah, like okay, you can make the argument there. But then he did nothing for PSG. So how the hell does he get the Ballon d'Or? You do nothing for half of a year and you get the Ballon d'Or? Okay. And also, they should just do the Ballon d'Or at the end of the regular season. Because have they always done the Ballon d'Or around this time? I didn't even know it was tomorrow. Because I thought it was supposed to be of the year. The year's not even over. So, like, what is the actual timeline for when you... of, like, how you judge the Ballon d'Or? Does the beginning of the next season even count towards it? And then again, if it doesn't, then why don't they just give the award at the end of the regular season? I should give it to Salah, period, but the French journos are racist and wouldn't. I mean, I don't really see how race comes into it, although I know Salah is a different race than, like, Dembele, but I feel like if you're, like, if you're truly racist, like, you're going to have to give it to somebody, like, a white guy's not winning the Ballon d'Or. Like who is the best shout out of all the white guys to win the Ballon d'Or? Nobody even comes close. It's either going to be Dembele, Salah, Mbappe, someone like that. It's just supposed to be the last season, so why don't they just do the Ballon d'Or at the end of the season? Holy shit, we just got a spike on TikTok. Like 100 people up in here. Shout out everybody on TikTok. You want a better viewing experience? Come over, join the YouTube family. Link is in my TikTok bio. You can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Come over. Come say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live or posts a video. Free kick here. Deep free kick for Arsenal. Declan Rice going to put this into the box. It's a dangerous one. Players go down. Almost fell for Gyökeres. City able to clear it away. All the way to Zubamendi. Pressure still on here. Arsenal swinging around through their defense. Switching it from right to left, just looking for the right opportunity to unbalance City and possibly break them down. Calafiori over to Zubimendi, going to try and get forward here as well, Calafiori. Eze, is he going to try and make something happen? Pass into Calafiori, back to Eze, out wide to Trossard. Cross comes into the box, Gyökeres up for it, it's headed away by Ruben Dias. City still yet to get any proper control on this ball. It's because he is Muslim and playing in England. The French hate the English too, you know. I didn't know that. But isn't, like, Ousmane Dembele, isn't he Muslim as well? He might not actually be Muslim, but I think he is. And a lot of French people are Muslim. Like Pogba's Muslim. Like a majority of the black French players are Muslim, aren't they? Would love an Eze goal. Dude, I want a Šeško goal. I want it so bad. Like he needs it too. He's not even playing like bad when he does play. Like yesterday, he actually looked really good. Like he, in terms of like his press, still not getting the ball as nearly as much as he should. But you can only do so much as a striker. Like striker is low key my least favorite position because, like, I need the ball. I need the ball. If I don't have the ball, I'm not having fun. And when you're playing for a team that doesn't give their striker the ball, it's painful. You're just running around doing nothing pretty much majority of the game. And it's also like the main position where you're playing majority of the game with your back to goal. Yellow card for who? For Pep? Dude, what is on Pep's face? He's got like a bandage or something. They are, but they played in France nation and speak French. They love that stuff. Who is like predicted to actually win it? Because I'm sure, like, wasn't there leaks last year before it was even announced that who actually won it? Like when Rodri won it? And like whoever did win it, probably like definitely already knows. Yeah, I don't see how it's not Dembele. Done a good job dealing with Doku this game, Arsenal. Pepin whipped again. They've gone medieval on him. Here's a question. Top 3 French players to ever play in the Premier League. Go. And I feel like 2 of them are going to be for Arsenal. It's actually a tough one. Main 3 that just popped up into my head. Henry, Vieira, Cantona. But I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. Or multiple people. United fans said Dembele will win it. I wouldn't be opposed. Like, obviously he's a Liverpool player, so if I had to choose one, I'd prefer Dembele. But in terms of like who actually deserves it, like Salah could get it too, and it would be deserved. If it's not one of Salah, like if it's Mbappe, then throw the whole award in the garbage. That's a foul. Haaland just wrestling with Saliba, throws him straight to the ground. Personally, I think a player from a Champions League team should always get it. I mean, it depends. Because, like, let's say Jorginho, for example, when he was nominated for the Ballon d'Or, that was the year Chelsea won the Champions League. And that was the same year Italy won the Euros too, right? Like, but Chelsea had a low league finish. So, like hypothetically, let's say Jorginho doesn't win the Euros as well. I may be wrong in what I'm saying right now, but I'm pretty sure that's the same year. If you win the Champions League, but you finish like mid-table, then you could make the argument that the Champions League winning team shouldn't get the Ballon d'Or. Like it depends. Like I'd give it to Rafinha before I gave it to Mbappe. Henri, Cantona, Pogba. Dude, Pogba over Vieira is crazy. Like, maybe in terms of, like the eye test, you'd say Pogba, but, like, just an overall career, especially just based off the Premier League, it's Vieira. Here, what about top 3 English players? I was going to say in the Prem, but I guess you can just say English players. Because there ain't going to be any England players, most likely, that would be top 3 that hadn't played in the Prem. Rooney, Scholes, and then the third one, I won't put a United one in, but first 2 are easily Rooney, Scholes. Rooney, Scholes, Gerrard. In terms of a full career. I can't help it. I love Pogba. Would you take Pogba at Palace? Imagine. Has Pogba even played a game yet for Monaco? So I haven't seen any clips or like anything of that. Still 1-0. This hasn't been like the greatest watch ever, but Arsenal's still in this game. Is the Amorim song being sung in the crowd or am I tripping? Bro, I swear when I hear... I'll be listening to games and I will hear the Amorim song and I'm like thinking it's it, but I'm like, is my ears just playing tricks on me? There's no way it can be it. Because I swear when we were down 2-0 against City, I was hearing the Amorim song. And we're playing away, even though I know it's still in Manchester. And that wouldn't be like that abnormal. United fans have some of the best fan base in the league. Like I've seen many times United when there's no reason or right to even cheer the team on because they're putting in a despicable performance, but the fans will back them anyway. That's why they're the greatest fans. Shearer, Lineker, Rooney. I can't even speak upon those first 2 because that's before my time. But in terms of like, if it wasn't based off like a full career, just like their primes, I'd throw Michael Owen in there. Who, if you were to compare Gerrard to a player now, who is the closest player that plays like Gerrard right now? I can't think of anyone. Like I can't think of a player now that I could compare to Scholes, Lampard, or Gerrard. Like I feel like midfielders nowadays is just like they rely mostly on athleticism. Like passing ability from midfielders in that era, like these guys now are nowhere near them. Like a Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, like a Pirlo, Iniesta, like nowhere near. These guys don't exist. Donnarumma got a yellow? Did I miss it, or is this happening right now? Owen, yeah, before injury, but after he was never the same, yeah. Well, I mean, like, Owen from, like, what? How old was he when he broke through? And this is, again, it was before my time, but just based off clips. From, like, what, 16, 17 to, like, 20? Like, when he was at Liverpool, disgusting. Even when he was at Madrid, he was still good. But, like, let's be real. Prime Michael Owen was Stoke City Michael Owen. Let's be real. We got one for time wasting? Did they do, like, an 8... When they do the 8-second corner, does the keeper get a yellow as well? They actually called an 8-second corner in my Sunday league for the first time, and it was just like, it just wasn't 8 and 8 seconds violation. Donna got faults in him. He is a bit of a twat sometimes, like Kepa. Nah, bro, he's crazy. Guy hasn't conceded one goal. Did Napoli didn't? What was the score of the City Napoli? The final score. Yeah, Napoli didn't score. Donnarumma's not conceded one goal in 3 games. Almost 3 games. And he's just massive too. Like, he covers so much of the goal. Like, he gives me those same... The greatest keeper, in my opinion, all time was Casillas. Because I remember in, like, the 2010 era, I remember playing against, like, either if it was Portugal or United, going against Casillas, and I'm just like, he wasn't even that big, like, in terms of size compared to other goalkeepers, but he just made the goal look so small. And I'm just like, how is anybody supposed to score on this guy? It was 2-0. I don't even remember who scored in that game. I remember the red card, but I can't for the life of me remember who scored. Holland got one, didn't he? Oh, Jeremy Doku, can he make it too? Finish the game off, Jeremy Doku. Oof. Beats the defender. Just couldn't get the shot on target. Play is still alive here with Bernardo Silva. He's going to go back to Matias Nunez, and City going to wrap the ball around. Oh my goodness, little miscommunication here. Gyökeres is going to run after this. Donnarumma able to get it clear. That would have been bad. Not yet, but he got that in him. I don't even remember what I asked you just now, bro. What did I ask you? Oh, Donnarumma, like the Donnarumma being compared to Kepa. For a bigger keeper, you keep him low in the corners. The bigger they are, the slower they get down. But even him, like his limbs are so long. Like when he's standing completely up straight, his hands touch the ground. You know what I mean? Like that Mbumo volley that he had, that was low into the corner, and he fucking made a ridiculous save. Same with his feet as well. Like his legs are ridiculously long. He can make foot saves that are low. It was Holland and Doku. He hasn't really done too much in this game, but the last that game, the City United game, Jeremy Doku was a freaking menace. O'Reilly down here for City. Looks like they're going to be... Or Arsenal making a substitution here. Trossard off. Nwinyari coming on. I think Savinho's getting ready to come on. And Jonathan Stones, too, it looks like. Standing straight and his hands touch the ground. That's a gorilla troll. Am I wrong, though? He stands straight up and his hands touch the ground. Like, this guy's a freak.
Who would you say has the best defense in the Premier League right now? Like, would you say Liverpool has a stronger defense than City? I kind of want to see Arsenal get the equalizer, low-key. 5 minutes left plus extra time. I can't imagine there'd be a lot of extra time. Jeremy Doku looked like it could have been a free kick. Referee, I think he has given it a free kick. Vardiel, free kick in a wide area, deep as well. I imagine he's just going to play this short here, but we're going to have a substitution first. Jonathan Stones coming on for O'Reilly. Oh, man. My body's fucked. Liverpool and Palace unbeaten, so yeah, Liverpool the best. Palace best defense. Palace are good, dude. Like, I'm like... Eze should have just stayed at fucking Palace, like, for real. Imagine if you guys hypothetically, let's say you still had prime Zaha, Olise, and Eze, where do you think you finish? Could you finish in Champions League spots? That did not go out. Linesman's having a laugh. Or you give free kick. '88th minute, and I'm kind of hoping we don't see a lot of extra time. This hasn't been... thoughts on this game in terms of entertainment, like, kind of didn't really live up to it. It was kind of... It's like a 3, maybe a 4 out of 10 in terms of entertainment from this game. Like what chances did... Arsenal really didn't have any chances. Like, what was their best chance in this game? I can't even tell. I don't even remember. JSK, what's going on, man? Have you ever seen low block game from Pep? I haven't, despite following him from 2013. I haven't. I mean, why? Pep has never been in a situation where he would need to do that. Like, maybe if he managed a team that wasn't the best team in the league, he'd have to do that. But there would be no reason for it. He's always had the best players in the league for the best team in the league. So there would be no reason for him to have to play a low block. That's the thing why I can't respect Pep the same way I can respect like a Sir Alex or a Mourinho. Can you do it? Like, we see how great he is when he has all the tools that he could possibly want at his disposal. And you know what? That's fine and great and everything, but can you do it with a team that doesn't have that and you need to adapt as a manager? Can you do it then? That's the question. He couldn't even fucking do it at Bayern, so how the hell is, like in terms of Champions League? United has the best defense. You know what the thing is United's defense actually really isn't that bad. Like, it's not great. I'd say it's like a top 8 defense, I would say. I think that's fair. Ferguson didn't do it either without a super team. Oh, message retracted. Because I was ready to call you on that, man. You don't know man in Aberdeen, bro. You don't know what man did with Aberdeen. And also, when he came to United wasn't great. Haven't done it either without a super team in the UCL. Didn't win it, but beat Real Madrid. With Aberdeen. Pep better than Fergie all day, every day if he'd done it in different leagues like Klopp and Mourinho. Talking about Ferguson? Dude, Ferguson is so much better than Pep, it's not even funny. Even the fact that United won the league even in 2013, she had no right winning that league. Our team sucked. Oh my goodness. What a goal! They get the equalizer at the death. Gabriel Martinelli just lobbed Donnarumma. What a goal. It's 1-1. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. They've really only had one chance and he scores. Is Arsenal playing haram ball? A little bit, and it's kind of worked. Wow. That was a crazy lob. Top class finish from Martinelli. I don't give Arsenal respect, but I will give them respect from this game. From how this game went, a draw is actually a good result from them from how this game actually went. And this is great for United. He's perfectly timed this run. That is such a nice finish. Wow. Do you know how hard that is to weight that right outside of the foot too? That's ridiculous. That is such a tough finish. He's weighted it perfectly. Rivals before Sanks? Absolutely. Literally after this game. There's like 5 minutes left. Or maybe not right after, because I'm going to have to eat too. But we'll make it happen. Fergie was a trick pony who got lucking with a group of academy players. What do you mean? What do you mean? We were successful before that. We were successful after that. Like, Pep didn't get lucky with academy players. The guy had fucking Messi at his disposal. Are you kidding me? As soon as he saw the big manager come to England, what do you mean? Mourinho came, he dummied him. Wenger came, he dummied him. Rafa Benitez dummied. Ancelotti dummied. This is perfect for Liverpool. Why did I have a feeling Martinelli was going to score? I'm shocked. Tell YouTube I'm coming. Nah, I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna let them be surprised. Arteta loves it. Imagine if City do score here, though, and they end up winning 2-1. Reinders free kick deep. Pep made Messi, not the other way around. Do you actually believe that? You're trying to tell me if Pep didn't even exist, that Messi still wouldn't be Messi? If anything, Sir Alex created Ronaldo. And not only this, City have had the success from breaking the rules. So that's why I have more respect for Sir Alex. Built United from the ground up. And we got what we have now based off results. Not based off some guy in the Middle East fucking injecting millions and millions of dollars into the club. Just for no reason, you know what I mean? Like, United earned their success. Arsenal 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw against the top 6 so far. Can't win the league this way. Dude, nobody's touching Liverpool. Even if they did win those games, no one's touching Liverpool.
Like I'm telling you right now, Liverpool are going to be a minimum of 10 points clear by the end of October. They're already like what, 5? Just like Fergie made Ronaldo, I give Fergie that. But it's not the same thing, because you know how people say Ronaldo is like he was made in a lab, and then Messi's just like born talent? You know what I mean? It's not the same. And Ronaldo still would have been great if, you know, he didn't have the influence from Sir Alex. But he wouldn't have that same winning mentality that he's had and is known for his career. Like he got that from playing at United and learning from, you know, your Roy Keanes, your Scholes, your players like that, you know what I mean? It's like how Steve Hodges made Sean Young. That's right. It's a great comparison. Full-time whistle. Arsenal managed to get a point from it. Fair play to them, man. That's a prime result right there. I'm happy with that. Split points. Is City above United? They should be above United in goal differential right now, right? Same points, but let me see this live table before we end stream. We are in 11th. City are in 9th. We have a -2 goal differential. Dude, Wolves are in so much trouble, it's not even funny. Can't even draw against Leeds. Like, what? They let 3-1? I thought it was only 2-1. I didn't even realize it was 3-1. Like, who are they going to beat? 0-5 with a -9 goal differential. They're cooked. And then they play Spurs next. They're cooked. I need to get some Spurs players in my fantasy. Liverpool play Palace next. I could see Palace getting a result there. Arsenal Newcastle next. That'll be good. Brighton Chelsea will be a good game. Fulham Villa will be a good game. West Ham and Everton. These are some good games next week. You might be right this year. Spurs the best hope of stopping Liverpool. I mean, like, I have massive respect for Spurs. Can they maintain this? That's the question. That's always been Spurs' question. Can they maintain their good form? I don't know. You know, they may start dealing with injuries at some point. Have to change some things, but even they still got players like Madison hasn't even came back from injury yet, has he? And like Udogie as well. I haven't seen him in forever. Does he even exist anymore? Anyway, boys, probably where I'm going to end the stream here. Tomorrow, I'm going to have my video out of my in-depth thoughts of the United-Chelsea game. So if that comes out, make sure you drop a comment on it. Leave a like. Show it some love. It would be very appreciated. Again, the FIFA/EAFC 26 streams will be coming once the standard edition drops, which I believe is on the 26th. So stay tuned for those type of streams. And is there Champions League midweek? Hold on.
No, it's the following week. So there probably will be some gaming streams this week. Harley says, bro, I didn't even watch the game, and I'm an Arsenal fan. It was honestly wasn't the greatest game to watch, but that finish from Martinelli for the equalizer was crazy. But yeah, boys, shout out everybody who was up in the stream. You guys are absolute legends. This is where I'm going to end the stream, though. But if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you know when your boy goes live. If you're watching on TikTok, come join the YouTube family. Link is in my TikTok bio. Or you can search Casual Fan up on YouTube. Other than that, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.